Man, these damn WWE wrestling fans are straight suckers. Straight suckers. They're crying about AEW. And them stupid motherfuckers over there are too scared to see blood come out. They wimps and punks and lames. Now you got this old stupid motherfucker named a Jock. Who the fuck is this Mark? A motherfucker who need to be deported. That's what the fuck it shows me. Man, CM Punk is a straight up fucking a bitch. That's what he really is. He's a straight up bitch. He's a straight motherfucking pussy. And the fan that worship this motherfucker, you know they squares and lame. That's all you can say about them. And these podcasters, Wrestling Pro Bit, Wrestle Star, man, these nothing but a bunch of fucking white, suburban ass white boys who, if they get in a real fight, will get their ass kicked in a real fight. Get their ass beat the fuck up. And then people, that's why they gravitate to them dumb motherfuckers. Because they're stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? WWE was good in the Attitude Era. They was good in the Ruthless Aggression Era, no? But the motherfuckers ain't hitting no shit now. They can't create stars no more. That's why they keep bringing people back. And they still overloading their circuit. They keep bringing in people talking about, AEW's on locker room is overloaded. The fuck you think WWE locker room overloaded with NXT, SmackDown, and Raw? How stupid are you people are? Don't you motherfuckers are nothing but clowns, jokes, idiots, dummies. You know what I'm saying? We not roll with AEW more than WWE. Was the fact that I've been watching wrestling longer than any of these motherfuckers. And I know where wrestling came from and how it used to be. You see, WWE have never been nothing more than a circus. That's all it ever been, a circus. You know, that's all it's ever going to be. It's not pro wrestling. It's entertainment. It's something that you see at a fucking sideshow. It's a birthday party with a fucking theme to it, a wrestling theme to it. It's nothing more. But you got all these young motherfuckers now who think they know something. They don't know shit. If you ain't been there at the beginning of it and watch it grow, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You just running your damn mouth. Oh, WWE, all left WWE got left at the marks. Because they went from what? The Attitude Era, 8 million viewers. Ruthless Aggression Era, 5 million viewers. Now you ain't even got 2.5 million viewers. That shit dying, man. It's all but dead. And how long can Triple H keep the shit going? Because the shit is dead, it's dying faster. See, it's all smoke and mirrors. All they are is nothing but straight up hype. That's all they are, hype. The wrestling don't match the promo. And motherfucker, one dude had nerve to tell me, oh, CM Punk, he in the top 10. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. CM Punk can't even wrestle without even getting injured. He's a straight up fucking clown. It's just wrestling fans now. They think them suburban motherfuckers. They love this shit because he looks like them. He look like a fucking meth head. I ain't like this motherfucker way back in the day. He was in ECW. I didn't like him when he was the straight ass society. I thought he was a fucking joke. Is this your hero? God damn. Man, come on, man. Let's get real. Real wrestling will prevail over time because real men like roughneck shit. Well, ain't no goddamn pussy shit these motherfuckers putting on, bruh. We don't like that bullshit. When my 17-year-old, my 22-year-old, and my 25-year-old tell me AEW is better, who the fuck I'm gonna listen to? These are the new generation. They don't watch that WWE shit. I watch Raw every Monday night and I turn that shit off. I watch Perry Mason. I can't watch this bullshit, man. Like my homeboy told me, at least AEW getting there and they mix it up and we're not with the same people. WWE does the same shit back and forth. It's a gimmick. It's some bullshit. Straight clown shit. Only person that like that bullshit are them little pussy ass suburban kids who they get in a fight, they get their ass kicked quick. That's why they don't like that shit. Like that old chump ass jock. You know, I like my man Russell Taker, whatever his name is. He's cool. He's a fellow AEW brother. Salute. Because you know what real wrestling is all about. But that fat motherfucker talking that shit, they take them goddamn glasses off. You always talking about what you'll knock somebody out. Your punk ass ain't gonna knock out nobody. Why we gotta be knocking each other out for what? Fucking for what? That man entitled to his fucking opinion. You don't like it? Don't watch him. You bandwagon riding motherfuckers really make me sorry. I can't stand no dick riding motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Straight dick riding ass motherfuckers. Look at all them fans. All of them like straight up fucking nerds. Man, fuck them motherfucker. Tagu, brother, I'm with you. Hey, JD from New York. Oh yeah, you was AEW. You was an AEW fan until CM Punk went wrong. Now you're bitching and moaning about. Oh man, dude, now you trying to rip AEW apart. Man, you a bitch too, man. I'm gonna tell your face, you a bitch too. All you white boys ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking bitches. Y'all sit there and cry about. Y'all, what really matter with y'all is that Tony Khan's father put up some money to put him on the wrestling board. Y'all can't stand that shit. Cause most of the wrestling there but some white supremacy bullshit anyway. Look who they fucking push all the time. You know what I mean? And who the fuck cares about that bullshit? It's a circus. It's entertainment. It's a birthday party with a wrestling theme to it. Real wrestling fan don't want to see that bullshit. You go to most time in wrestling, look at the last few SmackDown and look at the last few Raw. Hell, that damn thing but talking all the time. Talk. Where the wrestling at? I'll tell you, AEW fans, don't worry about that, bro. Believe me when I tell you, they will come up. I done seen this shit. I've been watching wrestling 50 fucking years. They will come up. You know what I'm saying? I like the shit that they doing. I'm a big John Moxley fan. I like Swerve Strickland. My man MJF. I like Darby Allin. And plus, it gives... What the fuck is they gonna do if WWE goes out of business? If they put AEW out of business, where the wrestlers gonna go when they get released? Where they gonna work at? Where they gonna go? Impact can't pay them that kind of money. They can't give them that kind of money. Half these people don't like Japan. That's why Shinsuke Nakamura, rest of them, don't get no push in WWE. The only reason they talk about Io Sky and Oscar all them because they love women. They love women. There's nothing wrong with that. You know? There's nothing wrong with like, but who the fuck go ahead and Google a woman? Go get you a woman. I've been watching wrestling all these years. I've never been Google out on no fucking woman on wrestling. That shit don't bother me. I got a woman. I mean, the shit is retarded. But I always believe, and I always sincerely believe that y'all think it's going out of business. Y'all trying to put it out of business. It ain't going nowhere. Like that dude, Ango Webb, the fuck his name is. They think they wrestling journalists. And don't know, half time don't know what the fuck they talking about. Know what they are. They WWE fanboys. If you're not talking about New Japan, if you're not talking about Impact Wrestling and other wrestling that come out there, you just a WWE fanboy. And you yourself is single-handedly destroying wrestling. That's what the fuck you doing. So nobody don't give a fuck about what you're. That's why I don't even tune in now. Like a friend of mine, I was trying to tell them about, my man BC and all them. And what he told me, well, Slim, I don't want to hear that shit. Because all those guys are giving their opinion and and they're going to a source of WWE and getting their sources from WWE. So who the fuck cares about what they think? I guess they're looking for a job there or something going on. But for some fucked up reason, it ain't working, bro. It ain't working. Now, BC was my man one time. Until I saw him basically stand there and hate CM Punk, talk shit about him. Now I'm seeing him at WWE, he's on his bandwagon. Really. I like Just Alex now. That's one brother I like. Because, he sees what I see it. When those guys get released, they need a place to go. They need a place to work at. Where they gonna work at? So this ain't trivial shit. They're just a bunch of stupid ass idiots who are really destined to destroy wrestling. That's what destroyed wrestling in the first place. And they ever know what Jim Cornette said. Who give a fuck what Jim Cornette says? Who give a fuck what Vince Russo says? And I see Kodak and that dude Disco or Inferno. He wasn't shit in the first place. Nobody liked him. He was no winner. Conan wasn't nothing but a motherfucker follower. That's all he really was. He wasn't no star. He wasn't shit. I'm not a hater of WWE. I hope they get their shit back together where we all can eat at the same table. I don't see where them two can't benefit from each other. Instead of going at each other, how about benefiting from each other? I remember in the 90s, the mid-90s, the WWF and the WCW, they coexisted. And you can coexist. But it's the fans that destroying it. When WWE started putting on better wrestling, hey, I'm all for it. I'm not a hater of WWE. Man, I like a lot of that shit that's going on over there. But if I was Tony Khan, there's no way Cody, Jay, or nor CM Punk could walk back in my damn company. That's just like you working for it's just like you working for a non-company. And you work for one company and you leave that company to go to their competitors. Why the fuck would I want to bring you back there? And then Cody's recruiting the AEW stars to go over to WWE. There ain't no way the hell you come back to my company, man. No way. No freaking way would you step foot back into out of my company. Tony need to quit being so nice and tighten his ship up. And look, if these motherfuckers don't want to be here, let them go. This man's father is a multi-billionaire, over than Vince McMahon. So then they got this report on, man, he lost $35 million. How the fuck can you say that to a multi-billionaire? How you think he made billions of dollars? He made billions of dollars or covering his ass on other things if he can't get it this way. That's why you motherfuckers ain't got a wrestling show because you stupid. You listen at what these podcasters saying. They ain't doing nothing but giving you their opinions. They ain't giving you no more than their opinions, which don't mean nothing. No more than my opinion, no more than anybody else in this community. But if you're a real wrestling fan, you support real wrestling. Not that Hollywood shit you keep seeing from week in, week out. What the fuck is the Royal Rumble? It's nothing but a battle royal so you get a world title shot. Then you got the Money in the Bank. That's how you get a title shot in wrestling? Vince done changed the rules this shit long time ago. That's why wrestling is dying. You ain't got no more. You ain't got 3 million people following this shit no more, and we got over 900 million people in America. So what do that tell you? It's over. This day and age, we supposed to be on UFC, that real shit, the shit that means something. That ain't no black and white, no none of that shit. Is you either up to the task or you ain't. And CM Punk is supposed to be y'all favorite, and this motherfucker went to goddamn UFC and bombed twice. He bombed twice. I know they say, well, I don't like Tony booking. Brother, man, ain't been 5 fucking years. He's gonna have to fuck it up, start off. He gonna do all that. Vince had to do that shit. But know what it is? Y'all scared. Y'all see WWE on the decline. See what they doing? They ain't giving you better storyline. They just giving you more wrestlers to shut you up. It's fucked up when NXT got better wrestling than SmackDown and Raw. I don't give a damn nobody tell me. I know wrestling. I was watching wrestling when most of you clowns was born. NXT wrestling's way better. Why y'all into that? I don't understand. Because personally, when I watch it and I judge it to a certain style of wrestling, Raw, SmackDown is gimmicks. And the best wrestler in WWE, but fuck what nobody tell me, is Seth Rollins. But how long he gonna be there? Because it's always a revolving door. Seth done been in there damn over 10 years now. How long can he keep doing it before he destroy his own career? Can you understand? I understand you say, well, then, no, you got guys that coming up in the NXT's coming up. You got guys for women from NXT coming up. Then you got the NIL next in line. You got everybody coming up. So how long you think Roman Reigns and all those guys gonna keep going? They damn sure ain't going to Hollywood. They've done it by now. Cody Rhodes. How long can Cody keep going? They really got Cody back there to get that road name from him. A lot of people don't know that. That's why they signed Cody. Because Vince let the road name elapse. Cody's in AEW. And Cody got it back. So how do we get it back from him? We got to get him back over here. That's why Vince flew out there and then met him. Vince is shrewd. He want that Rose name to come back. Because at one time, Vince let the trademark elapse. See, this is the part where people get confused at. I'm not anti-WWE. No, never been. Never been. When I see them, the thing that pissed me off is the little shit Triple H doing. If they just a little t-shirt company, why the fuck is you doing so much sabotage on them? Why? You shouldn't worry about them. You mega. You're scared. Because everything evolves. Everything come back 360-degree cycle. And I told people this years ago, when they took WCW out of business, well, WCW, they didn't take them out of business. But I knew when the Radicals went over to WWF, I knew it was over with. Because that's the only thing that kept me watching WCW at the time was Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Perry Saturn, and Dean Malenko. I wasn't in the Sting. I wasn't in the Lex Luger. I wasn't in the NWO. I felt like that shit went too long anyway. Just like the Bloodline bullshit. It's gone too long. I kind of like the Judgment Day, but hey, they playing that shit too long. Ain't nothing sparkling happening. Nothing. Everybody say, Dominic Mysterio, he's a top heel. For what? Cause he dissed his father? That's the only thing he done, because he can't wrestle. He a hooker better wrestler than Dominic Mysterio. He wrestles too slow. I can't see people. They so stupid and slow. It don't take much for a con man to con these clowns. Because if you do, if he's your idea of a best heel, you need to go back to pro wrestling 101, bro. I've watched wrestling since 1974. I've seen better heels. They're like a wrestler once say he got cheap heat by Disney's father and joining Judgment Day. That just means today's wrestling standards are below standards. Y'all take anything. Whatever throw at y'all gonna take. It's how it is. I can't get mad at you for it because wrestling is dying. But I think people that rip AEW apart, they're not doing no service, and they're not doing wrestling no service. I have not jumped off the WWE ship. I watch both of them. Don't miss them. That same time, they say, well, you know, Tony Khan, man, he don't know how to book it. Tony got to put the right pieces in place. Hell, you got to fail before you can succeed. Anybody know anything about business know that. Now you got this whole thing out where he done lost $34 million. This man, father a billionaire, more time over. They can give a fuck about that $34 million. He goes somewhere else to make that $34 million back up. Don't y'all know how to hustle? I'm here to tell you. Well, I'll be live tomorrow or dead tomorrow. You can better believe this. I've never been wrong when it came down to this shit here. You ain't gonna stop the AEW train. More and more people gonna wake up and see that WWE is giving you a whole bunch of bullshit, a bunch of hype. That's all it really is. It's a birthday party with a wrestling theme to it. Where the wrestling at then? Soon as somebody do the diving over the top rope, in WWE, oh, this is awesome. Boy, you guys must have a fucked up existence. Y'all live must be straight up the period. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? When what got me off of it, when my homeboy tell me WWE is like, or really took me away from it when they took the best gimmick, one of the best gimmick they had in WWE was Bray Wyatt when he was the Eater of the World. Man, I love that shit. I love it. That follow the buzzer. He standing over you. He got that southern hat on and that shirt on. Man, that was the best shit WWE did. Then they took that shit from him and paired him up with Matt Hardy. I knew that shit was gonna flop in the first place. And then you got Matt and Jeff over there talking about, well, AEW don't know how to book us right. Bro, y'all was in WWE and y'all wasn't getting booked good there either. Had you lucky WWE didn't throw your ass out that long time ago with that damn the shit Jeff had going on. Like that young boy, Riley or Coleman, whatever the fuck his name is. He 23 years old, and this kid is younger than my middle son. But he just trying to throw his opinions out there. Bro, don't nobody hear your motherfucking opinion. You ain't been in the world long enough to know nothing. You don't know nothing. What do you really know? What do you know? Nothing. You want to come out here like you've been, man, I'm out 23 years of watching wrestling. Man, shut the fuck up. By the time you start watching wrestling, I was almost done with it. You see, if you're going to be real, be real. If you're going to be a wrestling fan, be a real wrestling fan. Y'all are judging AEW by WWE standards. You already told it. Booker T done said they're an entertainment company. They do wrestling theme. So in other words, y'all don't like no roughneck shit. Y'all like that easy punk pussy shit. Man, them motherfuckers ain't bleeding WWE. Nah. You know, no disrespect WWE. They used to be good. Man, they had one of the best time, I thought, in my opinion. Everybody said the Attitude Era. Personally, I thought the Ruthless Aggression Era was better. But it's not the same no more. It's never gonna be the same time. Now that TKO, whoever they is, bought them out, and they trying to push Vince out the door. Everybody's like, well, man, I don't like the way Vince booking her. Man, come on, man. Triple H booking ain't no better. He's force feeding you shit, and y'all think it's better. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? Triple H booking is really no better. It really isn't. It's mediocre as best. And I know Tripp can do better than that now. You know? And here it comes, man. Personally, I kind of thought they should have brought back WCW as another act that not just NHL. Don't bring all that crap back, man. Bring back WCW. Put Shane McMahon over it. If you want to kill AEW, you really serious about killing it, bring back WCW. You can't bring it back because you don't know how to bring it back. They don't know how to bring it back. They flopped on the invasion angle. I lost respect for them a long time ago when they took a bunch of wrestling like Sting. That's why he didn't go over there. And Booker T, they made him a joke. New Day, a joke. You didn't even watch Lashley's run in Impact Wrestling to understand how to book Lashley right. You didn't understand that shit. But see, WWE caters to a predominant white audience. There's nothing wrong with that. But you cannot be the global leader of the world, and you can if you don't have everything even Steven. It don't work that way, buddy. And then the people look, oh man, why you? No, it's reality. It's the truth. If you love God, you love truth. I'm just telling the truth. You know, I necessarily don't, I want to see how they're going to book Jade Cargill. That's what I really want to see. But see, this is the danger of going to WWE. The real danger. Once you leave there, they don't look at you the same no more. They really don't. I ride my man Ryback. Peace, Ryback. I ride with Ryback. Because I thought that feed me more. I know wrestling gimmick. That was to me was almost on the par with Goldberg. Come on, man. That dude built like a tank. And he telling you feed him more? Feed me more competition? That was brilliant. And they flopped it. And I know disrespect everybody like, well, man, CM Punk, he top 10. Well, look, man, I didn't like CM Punk when he first came in ECW. I didn't like him on SmackDown, that straight edge side. I didn't see him brought no value to it. I didn't understand that bullshit. You know? And then full time I went, man, he did that infamous pipe bomb. Dude, that was scripted. He was scripted to do that. You're being conned. It was scripted for them to him say that thing. He didn't need to come off his top his head and shoot that promo. Vince Neil don't operate like that now. Where the hell your head at? Everything in WWE is calculated and it's planned. The only thing that was not calculated, was not planned, was threw him off the time when Stone Cold Steve Austin quit. That threw him off. Everything you seen up to that point, past that point, that shit scripted. Vince ain't no take no chance on nothing destroying his show. I watched Vince McMahon since he took over WWE back in '84, I think. I remember when he came on WTBS and with that Black Saturday, and the fans called in, mostly Southern fans, because we loved our wrestling. I saw them. Vince came on the 1 week, and I'm watching it in my grandmother's house. I'm like, what is this? I already knew who he was. I'm like, what is this? This ain't what I'm usually watching. I'm seeing this cat on TV. Then I watched it, you know. It was just something about it that, you know, it just didn't match the energy that WCW with Gordon Soley matched. It didn't match that energy. I grew up on Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, Florida Championship Wrestling from Florida. I watched Mid-South. I honestly, I didn't see Mid-Southern like that there, because we didn't catch that like that there. You know, we didn't catch that in my area like that there. But, you know, I didn't watch that until I started seeing it on video. So, I didn't watch it like that there. I still got all my old Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazines. I still got my wrestlers magazines. I got all kind of autographed pictures and stuff. Man, I've been in wrestling since 1974, and my favorite wrestler was Dirty Dick Slater. That will always be my favorite wrestler. That's the first guy I watched growing up. Mr. Excitement, the unpredictable. That was my favorite wrestler. You know. Then my next favorite wrestler was Bret Hart. I like Arn Anderson. I like the Thunderbolt Patterson. And I love Ole and Gene Anderson. Number 1, Paul Jones. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, man. I was sitting in the second row when Ric Flair got the bounty taken out on him by Bob Orton Jr. and Dick Slater for Harley Race. I remember when Terry Funk lost his world title to Harley Race in the mid-70s. I remember all that. I remember being ringside saying, Wahoo McDaniel hit Black Jack Mulligan upside the head with a wooden chair and split him open. See, back then, wrestling was real to us. The reason it's not so, a lot of fans basically dropped off from it, basically because it's like, if you see somebody who, once you figure out how the magician pulled the rabbit out of the hat, once you figure that trick out, how the fuck is you impressed anymore? But we still watch it. I love Happy and Hope. But the biggest problem with wrestling now is wrestling fans are trying to book it the way they think it should go. No, bro, sit back and enjoy the show. If you really love it, just sit back and enjoy it. Don't book it. If you want to be a writer, go to WWE. Maybe they'll hire you as a writer. They get you as a writer. But bro, don't book the matches. I don't book matches. How does it go? He should have won. I don't take it personal because I already know somebody in the back calling the shots. That's just like boxing. If you fix a fight, it's the same thing. Somebody will fix that fight. Where that boxer, one boxer gonna lose over the other boxer. They go over the matches in the back. The ones they already know in the back who's gonna get pinned. Everybody knows this here. And people that are getting mad, and we get mad at each other and take it personal. Don't take it personal, because it's just all an act. And that is the very reason why we need AEW. How long, if you eat one thing all your life, how long will it be before you get tired? Imagine if AEW wasn't there. Imagine if they wasn't there. Triple H ain't got no reason to give y'all his best. Ain't no competition. I can just give y'all anything, y'all gonna watch it. Y'all further proof to that every day when y'all try to tear AEW down. I can feed y'all shit. And let's not forget that time when NXT got beaten by AEW on Wednesday night, and the fans complaining why Triple H didn't pull his best. And Triple H said, well, you watch it or you don't. He don't give a fuck if y'all watch it or not. He gonna get paid anyway. He got a guaranteed contract. He can go out of business tomorrow. The McMahon, Triple H, them, they pay. Oh, y'all spending y'all money, and y'all bitching and moaning and crying because y'all feel like, oh man, My favorite ain't winning. Oh man, you need to push that person. Oh man, they don't know how to do book this right. Oh, Tony Khan, he don't know how to book. Tony's new to this, man. Wake the fuck up. How one of y'all, like, if God blessed y'all $1 billion in the lottery, and y'all say, okay, I'm gonna invest $300 million and get me a wrestling program started. And now, as soon as you get in the business, everybody ripping your damn promotion apart. I know they say AEW women division need work. Sure, it need work. Nothing is built overnight. But I always talk. I'm not gonna throw it under the bus because once you I say maybe. I've been watching your shit 10 years in effect, like I did TNA Impact. I give any promotion 10 years to really get some steam going. But see, at the 10 years, once I saw TNA Impact, after they win the Impact, after I saw them run a Bobby Lashley, then after that, I just didn't like it no more. I just didn't like it no more. I mean, I did like Eli Drake. He was there. Yeah, dummy. I love that shit. But I just didn't drift toward it. I went back to I was always watching WWE anyway. I never stopped watching it. I mean, I stopped watching it at a certain point. I used to watch Raw. I watched Raw more than I watched SmackDown. I always been a Raw fan. So I love Evolution, Triple H, and Batista, Randy Orton, and Ric Flair. I love them. Them my boys. Evolution. I like the Chris Benoit. So people say, well, man, he killed it. Well, I don't know what the fuck went on there. Because I already know how life is, how shit be shady. But I always thought there's something shady about that shit, the way they tied it up too quickly. Well, a real investigation that shit. They had people walking back and forth and how going and how get stuff out of there and muddy up the crime scene. Man, I don't know what the fuck went on there. That ain't between me. That's between him and God. I ain't gonna stop saying this man. Oh, this man flipped. He snapped. He killed away. Yeah, but you understand something, man. I'm not advocating him killing his wife at all. Not at all. You don't do that. Don't put your hand on that woman. But some men can't help it because some women push them too fucking far. A woman got to realize there's certain lines that you don't cross, especially when you're married. So the man ain't got no business killing her. But at the same time, they don't expect the woman from doing something wrong inside the marriage. I don't know the fuck went on in there. Everybody say, oh, Chris was CBD. No. Every war had to be something trigger that war. Ain't just that motherfucker went home and snapped. Every time something happened, a war or something going on, a fight or something, or whatever happened, something triggered it. What triggered it? Is it infidelity? Money? See, that's what people don't realize in a marriage. I've been married almost 25 years. I'm not saying he was right. I'm never gonna say that right. I hate that if he did do it, I hate that he did it. But a lot of that stuff, it just don't seem right to me. So I'm just one of them skeptics. Nah, man, I don't believe this man killed his wife, his family. Especially like they say how much he loved his son. Nah, I don't believe that shit. I got kids of my own. I know how much I love my kids. I have never seen, and I've seen murder-suicide in my city many a time, but I've never seen the people harm their children. So, I personally don't believe that. That's just my opinion. I don't believe it. Some people might say, well, unless you, look, bro, don't bring me no damn arguments you get from the police, because police have been on me crooked before, and then, like, every police officer is not an officer of the law. Let's just be real with it. History done already proved that every police officer does not have the integrity of the people, whether who you are. So, I don't know. Entertainment's a tricky business. Just like I tell people when WCW went out of business. Well, me personally, I feel that we need more pro wrestling. We need more promotions. I advise anybody, man, quit hating on AEW. Give it time. Give it the same time you want somebody to give your promotion that you start up. Because there's no such thing that none of y'all can start a promotion of. It can be done. It's gonna take some faith and hope, and maybe God, a little up from God. But the impossibles are what happened, and one of us fans could come in. Who knows? Can win the lottery, become a billionaire. And you like say, man, I want to invest $300 million into a wrestling promotion. So you don't knock up on. You give it time. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I've seen worse wrestling. Cause back in the '80s, before Hogan got it, WWF was hitting no shit. It really wasn't. Well, nobody watching that shit. Not nobody down south or no one in the Midwest. That shit was up north. They didn't watch it like that down. They couldn't stand that shit. Especially after they put that cartoon out back in the 80s, Hogan Rock and Wrestling. Oh, that really put a nail in the WWE coffin for the Southerners was concerned. They didn't want to watch no damn wrestling that was done by a cartoon. That shit looked so phony. Hell, back up in them days, you really didn't have maybe Muhammad Ali. You didn't have boxers that had cartoons out. Football players either. So to me, it made it look so phony. So I didn't just thought WWE, per se. Actually, what made me really start watching it was in '86 when Dick Slater came. He was a rebel. I wasn't that big a fan. If I really don't like your brand of wrestling, because I grew up with the Rock and Roll Express, I grew up with Magnum TA, I grew up with Nikita Koloff. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I grew up with Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. I grew up with Ole Anderson. I grew up with Tommy Wildfire Rich, Tony Atlas. That was my heroes. And not forget my man Tully Blanchard. One of the best heels that ever been in wrestling. Bob Orton Jr. My man Roddy Piper. I was watching Roddy Piper when he was in Georgia. When he was feuding with Buzz Sawyer and all them. When he turned face back in the 80s, I saw all that. Stan the Man Hansen. You know what I'm saying? My man was Dick Slater. Mr. Wrestling number 2. Mr. Wrestling. I saw the rise of Arn Anderson when he was a jobber. Rick Rude. I remember Jerry King Lawler. Dusty Rhodes. Didn't understand how come Dusty kept losing the world titles too damn fast. But he was a man. I think, you can't have a hero and a hero each time with 3 reigns. Don't hold the belt 60 days. Come on, man. That didn't seem right to me. Dusty should have had a little bit of longer reign, maybe at least 6 months. I would love to see Dusty hold that belt for 6 months, but it didn't happen that way. So, I'm not here to rant and rave about AEW or WWE. I love wrestling. I've been watching this shit most of my life. Since I was at my grandma's knee. But I resent these younger ones who don't know the history or how wrestling really operate to come tell me or OG, somebody who's been through watching this shit. See, the OGs got to speak up. Because they can't forget where we came from. They can't forget what we saw. Us going to shows it was so damn thrilling that grandmothers were stabbing the wrestlers when they were going to the car. We went from 8 million views in wrestling back in the Attitude Era to 2.5 today. Something's wrong. Vince's monopoly on wrestling. It has destroyed wrestling. We should have kept a system built in just like the territories. This day and age, I think every channel, at least once a week, need a wrestling program. Not just WWE. Not just AEW. We got 3. AEW, WWE, so far I know, in one of my area, Impact Wrestling. And wow, that's not enough. We need more. I just tell the true AEW fans out there, keep riding. Let them hate. Let them do all the hate they want. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm here to tell you, Tony Khan and his father didn't become billionaires by being dummies. You think you know more than a man who got billions and you ain't got no money? That's the stupidest insult I can ever, anybody can think out their head. I'm not going to bet against a man who got more money than Vince McMahon. This dude's shrewd. Tony got a plan. He just trying to give us back what we're missing in WWE, which I keep telling y'all, is pure wrestling. It ain't there. Everybody who go to WWE, they there and watch it for the entertainment value. It's Hollywood. Nah, bro, I wasn't built on that. I was built on just straight up wrestling. You get down here and let me see some wrestling moves. Moves don't even work on one body part, take it apart. That's dead and gone. I remember throwing a man over the top rope one time. That was automatic disqualification. Man, don't tell me anything about wrestling. And I don't know what Jim. I think under Jim Cornette now, the real reason why they really hate Tony Khan because he won't give them a job. He hasn't come and stepped to them and asked them, what should I do? You don't always got to take people's advice. Sometimes it's better for you to operate your own thing and fail it first. But if you got the money to keep it going, the hell with it. Now they got this thing about WWE. Raw might be going to TBS. They might. They might. But what the fuck that gonna prove? If you look at most, if you would really look at most, I'm gonna show you how stupid people really are. If you look at most cable services or any place you watch cable, you can get USA quicker than you can get TBS. I've been having cable and satellite all my life. When I got my first package, you get the small. If you get the only way you get things like TBS and all that, a lot of times you gotta get an upper grade than the basic channel. You're not gonna get that on just basic cable but you can damn sure better believe USA is gonna be there. They need to negotiate and stay right where they at in USA. Tony, I tell you and I tell AEW, don't even worry about it. You know, the storylines will come. Once he put a little bit more money into this and hype this up, it's gonna get better. He's going to learn that. And I'm glad. Sometimes you got to fall down to learn that you got what it takes for you to get back up. You think he ain't seeing the tweets? You think he ain't listening to what the fans saying? That's his job. But as long as it's on TV, I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to say WWE's got a better production than them. They have a better, I don't know what to say. They're more hyped than them. They got a machine. They got a machine behind them that spending billions can spend they ain't even spend $1 billion. They're not spending that kind of money. I give them maybe close to like $400 million that they got in the whole production. Vince not gonna put all his money in that shit. He'll get the fuck out of there before he do that shit. But they got about good $400 million good inside that thing that they're using. Tony Khan might not even be using that kind of money, and he got more billions. That's all I'm saying. You can call me, oh man, they love say, well, you're a WWE. No, I'm not a hater. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not a fanboy of AEW. I'm not a fanboy of WWE. I can be grown man enough to give them a shot without just throwing them under the bus like most of the fans. So I've seen some of these cats on these little channels, young folks that throwing the bus. But young folks ain't got, my understanding, they ain't got no wisdom anyway. I'm speaking from wisdom. Well, let me cut this video short. That's all I want to say. I just had a little rant to say. Hoping I can get somebody with common sense to think on these issues. Because at the end of the day, us bickering on wrestling, it don't solve nothing. I really don't. I'm not a lame. I'm not a square. Bro, I've never been. I'm a might man thinker. You think if I didn't think these guys could challenge WWE in the long run, I would even jump to this bandwagon? Hell, I don't even want Impact like that. And I know when to jump off the bandwagon. I think they can do it. It just takes time, but I think they can do it. You know, it is what it is. But you know, the hate AEW tells me you don't like wrestling. You like entertainment. Let's call it what it is. You like entertainment. Cause on this show you see the shit. You ain't finna tell me. I've been watching wrestling longer than most of these cats out here. And in the wrestling department, AEW can't. I mean, WWE can't touch AEW. They can't touch them. When it comes to the pure action, AEW leaps and bounds over them. WWE just got better entertainment, better promos, and how to put a storyline and all that stuff. But this ain't The Walking Dead. This ain't Friends. This ain't Sanford and Son. What you gonna do? You fight a dude in the street. What you do? You gonna cut a promo on him? You gonna run that mouth? Where I'm from, that mouth get you knocked out. That's real. It'll get you knocked out. So I don't give a shit about no promos and all that bullshit. What can you do in that ring? I've seen guys throw promos out, but they get in the ring, get their ass whooped. And I like the system Tony Khan put in place about bringing wrestlers in. Nobody don't know Vince. What good is a wrestling organization and you manufacturing wrestlers? You bringing kids out of college and making them wrestlers. These people don't have a clue what's going on. There ain't been no kind of wrestling trains up the inside the performance center. That ain't nothing. It takes time to build a wrestler. He got to go through that mud. I don't know how NWA and AEW do it. Me personally, if I was Tony Khan and you there making me tweets like you want and this thing get out, the first thing I do, I walk up to you. Oh, you want to go, right? Go. This nigga ain't broke. This nigga got millions. He got billions. He ain't got like Vince 1 or 2. This man got several billions. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, they lose the money. No, you want them to fail. And that's why they ain't gonna fail. Like Biggie said, you pray and pray for my downfall. That's an old saying old folks used to tell me back in the day. When you dig a grave for somebody, make sure you dig two. Because the same grave you dug for that company can also boomerang. Remember that. Life is tricky like that. Remember where you heard it from first. Ghetto Slim. Peace.